Hey students, welcome to Excel Tuition. This is the part 3 of the most important and repeated science question answers for term 2 for standard 10th. So let us start. We'll go through some, name the following which are repeated in previous question papers. The earliest member of the human species is Homo sapiens. The breed of wild cabbage having arrested flower development is broccoli. The band of color formed by the prism is spectrum. Name the scientist who first used a glass prism to obtain a band of color. Newton. Compounds with identical molecular formula but different structures are called isomers. The functional group of the formula GOA is carboxylic acid. Part of the eye that controls the size of the pupil is iris. Splitting of light into its component colors is dispersion. Type of a bond present between two oxygen atoms in an oxygen molecular double covalent bonds. The condition in which the crystalline lens of the eye becomes milky and cloudy is cataract. The ability of the eye lens to adjust its focal length is power of accommodation. The lens used by the people who suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia is bifocal lens. The central point of the convex lens is called optical center. The spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved outward is convex mirror. The garden plant on which Mendel performed his experiments is pea plant. The chromosome inherited by a girl child from her father is X chromosome. The remains or impression of a primitive organism found buried in the earth are fossils. The transmission of a character from parent to offspring from generation to generation is a heredity. An artificially selected vegetables having larger leaves is kale. In some animals like snails, sex determination is regulated by environmental cues. 21. The atomic number of an element is 15. Name the period and the group to which it belongs. The electronic configuration will be 2, 8 and 5. So it belongs to third period and 15th group. Name the spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. It is a concave mirror. An organism which can change its sex during development. Snail. Name the cells that help in clotting of the blood at the point of injury. The platelets that helps the clotting. Enzymes that convert starch into sugar in our body are salivary amylase. Enzymes that digest proteins is trypsin. 27. The balloon-like structure in the lungs are alveoli. The blood vessel that carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs is a pulmonary artery. The element discovered in place of equaboron is scandium. Next question is give reason. The atomic size increases down the group in the modern periodic table because new electron shells are added. The heart of the amphibian and reptiles is three-chambered. Give reason. Because they can tolerate mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood as they have a low energy requirement. Next is the small intestine of herbivore is longer. Herbivore eat grass, so they need a longer small intestine to allow the digestion of cellulose. Fourth, presbyopia develops with age. This is because with age, the power of accommodation decreases. Ciliary muscles become weak. The flexibility of the eye lens diminishes. Next question is distinguish between analogous organs and homologous organs. These organs have a different origin, structure and components but perform the same function. Homologous organs. These organs have the same basic structure but are modified to perform different functions. Alkenes and alkynes. Double bond between the carbon atom. In alkynes, triple bond between the carbon atom. Third is arteries and veins. Arteries have the thick wall, veins have thin walls. Arteries do not have walls. Veins have valves. Xylem and phloem transport water and mineral from the roots to the different parts of the plant. Phloem transport soluble products of the photosynthesis from the leaves to other parts of the plant. Arrange the following organisms so as to make a 4-step food chain. Snakes, plants, frogs and grasshoppers. First plants will come, then grasshopper, then frogs and then snakes. Study the following food chain and answer the following questions given below. Grass, rabbit, fox and lion. First question is name the producer and secondary consumer. Here the producer is grass and secondary consumer is fox. Second, why does a food chain generally consist of only 3 or 4 steps? Only about 10% of the energy is transferred from one trophic level to the next. After 3 or 4 steps, very little usable energy is left. Students, for the diagrams, laws and for other question answers, refer to my science video.